Hey, friends. It's your favorite Asian today, and I think it's safe to say that I'm that girl. Welcome back to another video.
Little shorty find she bad, I know she blessed. Little shorty find she bad, I know she blessed. Little shorty find she bad, I know she blessed. Little shorty find, yeah.
Today I'm just gonna get real deep with y'all, give y'all the inside scoop of my life, what's been going on, what I've been doing. I'm just about to be real open with y'all, okay? First things first, I'm gonna just say God is good all the time. That's my right hand man, okay? Listen, he's good all the time, and in this season, specifically with myself, he's teaching me patience right now. Patience. Literally, I've had patience my whole life, but as soon as I touch my 20s, I'm only 21, so I haven't really been in my 20s for so long. But as soon as I touch my 20s, my patience for everything just started, declined very fast. So he's teaching me how to have patience with myself, have patience with others, have patience with him, and just let him guide me through this life and the path that he already has set for me. Like, baby girl, don't try to take shortcuts, because my path for you, it don't have no shortcuts, okay? So if you try to take shortcuts and going around what I already have planned for you, things aren't going to work out for you. So it's kind of like you either let me take your hand and walk with you, or you're going to find out for yourself. You're going to F around and find out, okay? He's also telling me, don't be the hare, be the tortoise. Slow and steady is always going to win the race. The more you rush, the more you try to be the first to the finish line, be the first to finish, you're gonna mess up. There's gonna be a mishap in the midst of you trying to get to what you want to do. If you rush through it, if you don't have a plan, if you don't have a strategy, if you don't, be the tortoise, okay? And that's what I'm really learning. Don't rush things. Let it go and flow how it's gonna go. Don't try to take control of anything, nothing. And here's why I'm saying this. So I was working two jobs. I was working at the bowling alley and I was working at a grocery store. And I was only working those two jobs because I wanted to bring in extra money while I was working at the bowling alley originally. So I started working at the grocery store. It's lesser pay, so I'm like, okay, like I'm not really trying to find another high paying job. Like, I'm just bringing in a little extra cash, like, something. So then things get rocky at the bowling alley, and I don't work there anymore. So I'm just working at the grocery store. Mind you, I said it's a lesser pay. Mind you, this lesser pay is this is the lowest amount of money I've ever made from a job in my 7 years of working. And it's kind of like, baby, you're getting paid below minimum wage. Why did you do this to yourself? And it was a hard battle with myself all the time. And I was hearing God telling me, patience, girl, patience. You're going to get back on your feet soon. You're going to get everything that you want soon. But I wasn't trying to hear it. I'm like, nah, like, this job is correct. Like, me working here and knowing I've been getting paid X, Y, and Z previously, what am I doing? And it's like, girl, stop thinking about the money. Stop thinking about the money. Just for a second, stop thinking about the money. Focus on you. And then maybe a better job will come. Okay? Stay down and be patient. So mind you, in the midst of me working at the grocery store, I'm applying to different jobs. So many jobs. I kid you not, I probably have applied to over 35 jobs. I wouldn't lie to you. And in that process, I wasn't getting no interviews. I wasn't getting no emails saying like, oh yeah, we would like to. None of that. So I'm like, yo, what is going on? Is it me? Is this something I'm not doing? Like, what's going on? So after a while, I just stopped. Then I picked it back up again, probably like, I don't have a timeline for y'all, but like, I picked it up again, not immediately after, but sometime after. And I'm like, okay, something has to click. I have to get an interview somewhere. I can't keep working at this job or just this job by itself. So I ended up applying to a seasonal job at Amazon. I'm like, okay, with seasonal, you can obviously always, anyways, with Amazon, you can, if you're seasonal, you can obviously get the opportunity to move up to a part-time, full-time employee, so forth and so on. But Unfortunately with that, I was only at the seasonal job for a month because it was Christmas time. They needed extra hands, and you know, after that, bye. It was so long to your girl, okay? And I was confused because it's like I'm trying to go on the app to see if I'm scheduled to work, you know, if I'm and I can't even log in. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I call, and I'm like, so do I still have a job here? I know I was supposed to be scheduled to work. Should I come in? Should I not? Like, what's going on? You know, and they're like, yeah, you're still on the schedule. I think you should come in. But I'm like, if I can't even get into the app, can't even log in, and it's basically when I log in, it's telling me like that I'm basically a previous employee. Like, and I'm like, whoa. So then the lady, when I talked to the lady again, she's like, yeah, you know, you still have a job. And I'm like, okay, cool, I still have a job. Next thing you know, a couple of days later, I get an email saying, you know, termination, and I'm like, obviously I know it's not a termination because, you know, when you get terminated, you're fired. But I was like, it's a seasonal job, so obviously they're just, you know, letting me go because they don't need all this extra help anymore, which is cool. But I just wish the lady would have said that to me on the phone and not telling me I still have a job. Okay, so I'm like, dang. And mind you, this is January of this year that I stopped working at Amazon. Mind you, I only worked with Amazon from December, the end of November, early December to January, up until my birthday. Up until around my birthday. And I'm like, what? Okay, so now I'm like, nah, I gotta keep applying to jobs. I'm applying to jobs. So literally after I stopped working at Amazon, I started applying again on a job hunt. I was trying to find a job so bad because it's like I can't keep doing this to myself, getting paid what I was getting paid, and just like knowing I could be making more and doing more for myself, but things aren't working out right now. So after I did that, I probably did it from like the end of January to like the beginning of February, job hunting, and then I stopped. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just thug it out at this job for as long as I can. If a job ends up magically dropping into my lap, I'm gonna be grateful, but I'm gonna stay down until then. So February comes, you know, things are cool, you know, I'm still battling in my head, should I stay, you know, just stay, don't go, don't worry about the money, blah 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 blah. Coming March, I'm like, nah, F this, I'm not staying here. The work itself is not a hard job to do. It's the easiest job ever, but it's like, baby girl, why are you still working here? So I left the job in a very unprofessional way, which I do regret. No 2 weeks notice, just up and left. I wish I would have done that a lot better, a lot differently, I mean. But, you know, I did it. It's done. We just gonna move forward. So literally from March to probably like the beginning of April, I wasn't looking for no jobs. And in March, a lot of things were happening with me mentally, things with family, my friend. Like, it was a lot going on in that month, and it was kind of like, whoa, I'm just one person. Can we slow down? Can we relax a little bit? So in that process of, you know, me not working, it was kind of like, girl, what are you doing? Why did you leave this job? But it's like, you left for the sake of your own good. You left because you knew God had something else in store for you. You knew, you know, you had to stay patient. You knew that you needed to. Okay. And, you know, yes, I did leave the job, and yes, I was jobless. I was jobless up until yesterday. Your girl got a job. Okay, but we're gonna get to that. Y'all. So from March, when, you know, things were rocky for me, up until probably like mid-April, I wasn't looking for jobs. So after that, probably like the beginning of May, I really started like, all right, Deja, you got things to do. You made a vision board for a reason. What are you doing? So I'm like, you know what? You're right. And I'm obviously in this process, I'm praying praying. I'm getting so close with God, and I literally pray any chance that I get now. Like, but anyways, y'all, I started applying. Once again, no emails, none of that. Next thing you know, I take a break. I take probably like a week and a half break from applying to jobs. Then I start applying to remote jobs because I literally was like, hold on. I don't really want to work in that type of setting anymore, you know, always interacting with people face to face. Like, you know, I'll do that with my YouTube when I blow, like, you know, but right now, let me find something that I can do, that I can maneuver around and do other things while I'm working, you know, stuff like that. So I'm like, I want a remote job. I want to work from home. Like, I want to, you know. So I'm praying, you know. I'm like, God, I'm listening to you. I'm hearing you. Stay patient. Stay down. I got you. Don't rush things. Don't try to be the first to finish. So I'm like, okay, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. I'ma just let the emails come in. I'ma listen to you. So I was patient. And the crazy thing is, a week before I started applying to jobs again, I had went into the grocery store that I used to work in, and I was speaking to my manager because he had saw me, and he's like, you know, how you been? You know, we miss you here. You know, look what you doing. You have a new job. Da, da, da. And I'm like, I'm looking for, you know, remote customer service job, something that I can work at home and, you know, and I can do something from home. And he's like, okay, you know, there's a lot of remote jobs that you can, you know, you can find. Da, da, da. I hope you find it. You know, do. Mind you, that was a week before I started applying the jobs again. There was one remote job that I really wanted, and I applied to it, and I didn't get it, and I was sick about it. But it was kind of like, okay, that was just that one. Next thing you know, this past weekend, I took a spontaneous road trip to a state that I think I would love to start a new life in. I would love to take that leap and just go. If you know, my fake ID, if you know what state my fake ID was from, that's where I went. But I do not partake in those activities anymore because your girl is 21. That was the past me. It's the new me. But yeah, I went down there. I was exploring the it was beautiful. I do think I would move there and, you know, start life there, but we're gonna get some things situated here first. But yeah, so while I'm there, you know, I applied to a couple more jobs while I was down there, but I was like, okay, cool. But one of the jobs that I had applied to when I did that whole like week run of applying to jobs, they had responded to me. And mind you, when I did my span of applying to jobs, like I tend to forget about the jobs that I already applied to. So I'm like, what job is this? I get a message and I'm like, whoa, what job is this? It's a good job. Okay, it's a good job. I'm like, okay. Maybe this is a joke. Maybe it's too good to be true. I don't want to assume it's too good to be true. But let me go forward with it. So, you know, I'm talking to the lady, you know, I'm interviewing, you know, she's telling me about the position. She's telling me, and I'm obviously doing my research about the company. This is a remote job, by the way. I'm doing the research about the company, you know, I'm listening to the lady, you know, telling me about the company and stuff like that. Next thing you know, the next day, she's like, you got the job. like, okay. This is what staying down and being patient and listening to the man above is going to get you, girl. You did all that, all the meltdowns and all the back and forth in your head, and you did it, girl. You did it. You got what you wanted. Now it's only up from here. And this video is really just to tell y'all that, like, patience is key. Patience is key, and to just let the man above work his magic and do what he got to do, because he knows what he wants from you. He knows the type of, he already has it. Anyways, but y'all, I am just beyond blessed. I am so happy for myself in this new journey that I'm about to go on. I'm ecstatic. I'm really like, oh my gosh, like I'm so happy right now. Like, yeah, but let's go back to my spontaneous road trip that I took. So mind you, I go down there. Mind you, I go down there, and I'm like, okay, while I'm here, yeah, I'm gonna be touring, you know, the city or whatever, like cool. But while I'm here, why not book some apartment tours? You know, I'm not moving in right away. I'm not moving in anytime soon. But like, why not? So mind you, the two apartment complexes that I look at, they set the bar. Okay, I don't even know if I want to live in Maryland anymore. They set the bar. Okay, and yeah, I'm like, dang, should I have taken the tours? Should I not have taken the tours? Because now it's like, I really want to up and leave this life here and go start over there. Okay, but the apartments, I wish I took videos of, you know, the ones that I did go to, and just to show y'all. But like, your girl only has one piece of footage from my whole road trip, and I told myself, we're gonna come down here, we're gonna vlog, we're gonna do all of that. I didn't do any of that. Not a single thing. But it's okay. Here I am back on my grind, back on my, and we just gonna do what we do. Overall, y'all, I'm so happy. I just wanted to share this with y'all because it's just a time in my life where I'm just getting everything that I ever wanted and wished for. And it's like, even if God isn't hearing you the first time, he's hearing you. I promise you, he's hearing you. If you think he's not hearing you the first time you ask for it, he's heard you. He's just waiting to see if you're gonna be patient enough to let him take the lead and guide you through this journey. Okay, I'm so excited. I start my training and orientations next week for my new job. Yo, oh my gosh. But yeah, I just want to come on here and I just wanted to talk to you guys and just let you know what's been going on in my life, and just made some content. Like, I've been slacking on the content, but here I am. I'm back. Yeah, that's all for today's video. I thank you guys for tuning in, and just for, you know, all my subscribers that I do have right now. I am beyond blessed to have you guys, you know, tuning into my channel, you know, liking my videos,